Man, I love Japan.
What's going on, everybody? Jason here, and today I got another junkyard video for you guys here in Okinawa, Japan. I'm at Toma's garage, and behind me over here are a few Skylines. I don't know if they're GTRs, but we're gonna check them out, so stay tuned. And I wanna go ahead and apologize. I don't know if the microphone's picking up the insects, but for whatever reason, they're on one right now. It is so loud out here. I mean, it's kind of cool sounding, but I'm hoping that all this video is not just a bunch of cicadas making a whole bunch of crazy sounds. But here is the information for Toma, and they are a body shop, and they do JCI services. JCI is that 2-year inspection. Phone number's right there for those in Okinawa if you want to come check out some of the parts off of these cars I'm going to feature. Let's go in here and take a closer look. I already talked to the gentleman working inside. He said no problem. First car I see, we got a Legacy B4, and let's go ahead and see what's wrong with this car. Go ahead and pop the hood and check it out. Some of you Subaru guys out there might be able to school me a little bit, but I know the BE5 chassis codes, the older B4s, had a twin turbo. But looking at this one, it only looks like a single turbo. Is this a EJ20 DET? Or is it a DETT? Let me know in the comments below. I'm not the know-all when it comes to Subarus. It looks like a single turbo. Could be wrong. I'm gonna take a closer look. But overall, the engine looks like it's in pretty good shape. Top mount intercooler. This is a 2-liter boxer engine, and they sound pretty good. I think these are good for about 250, 260 horsepower, if I remember correctly. And this car looks like it's in good shape, but it's in the junkyard, and you guys know what that means. So the only damage I see is on the front fender and a little bit on the bumper over here. I mean, this car is a sweet car. It's got projector headlights. It's got an aftermarket grille. It's pretty cool. The engine shroud. There's a whole bunch of junk in here, and this car is done, boys. So I've mentioned it in the past that when these cars hit the junkyard, they are done. There's no, oh hey, I really like that car, let me buy that car and get it back on the road and register it. No, they leave them here for people to come pull parts off of them, strip them, and then when they get to a certain condition, then they just send them off to the junkyard and get them crushed. But I mean, the key's in here. It's got a cool little B4 kick plate. I'm sure some of the Legacy folks back in the States wouldn't mind getting their hands on a kick plate like that. It's got pretty nice Subaru floor mats still in here. I mean, some cool stuff, but it is what it is. Oh, look at that. The transmission. Oh, it's got a manual transmission swap right here. And a drive shaft. I did not expect to see that in the trunk when I opened it up. Let's go ahead and take another look. Oh, wow. Yep. Man, somebody had a dog. There's dog hair everywhere. There's an exhaust back there. Man, this car's been here for a minute. Let's go ahead and pop the hood. Hopefully it's got a Beams engine. That'd be really sweet. Hey, check it out. Beams, baby. That's the 3SGE Yamaha engine, just like the one I saw at the junkyard the other day. Oh, and look, it has aftermarket headers. Very cool. Altezza sitting here in the junkyard. It looks like some stuff's already been removed. Optima red top. It's got the Gucci battery. It is leaking some oil though. Man, aftermarket grille, aftermarket front lip. But I mean, it's in pretty bad condition. And it does have coilovers on it. In yellow, I mean, once upon a time, this car was probably a really sweet car. Manual swap, Beams engine. I kind of dig the color of it. Let me know what you guys think about this car in the comments. There's another Altezza back there, sitting on top of that car. We'll take a quick look at that one too here in a second. Check this out. Here's a Nissan Skyline 250 GT. So it's got a 2.5 liter instead of the VQ35, that 350Z engine that we all love. There's a 525 BMW. It's got some aftermarket wheels on it. I mentioned it before, you don't see a lot of BMWs out here. A lot of these cars, they have stories, you know what I mean? This car was probably loved for many years. I'm sure it was handed off from American to American, you know, while they were doing their tours out here. And then at some point, something happened to this car, which made it end up in the junkyard. Because the JCI and the inspection, this car hasn't been here long. This car has been here maybe a year, from what I can see from the window stickers. Oh, this is a cool find right here. Mercedes SLK 230 with compressor, so it's got the supercharged engine. Where my Euro guys at? Let's go ahead and pop the hood. Yeah, check it out. Now, in Japan, I can understand why a car like this or a car like this might end up in the junkyard. There's not a lot of support for them. You don't drive up and down the streets and see like Euro tech, you know, mechanics and whatnot. I know they're really expensive to work on, so if you buy a car like this and you have an issue, I mean, these cars are gonna have issues. I know Mercedes make phenomenal cars, but when things go wrong, it is expensive to fix. And if you don't have the means, sometimes it might be easier just to flip the keys to the junkyard. And it's 525. Somebody grabbed the headlights off of it. Now, I've owned a BMW in the past, and they are just a pain in the butt. I'm not gonna lie, like like even the coolant, you have to use special BMW coolant, and that stuff's not cheap. The blue coolant, for all the BMW owners out there, you guys know what I'm talking about. Electric water pumps, you know, different types of tools needed. Japanese car, all you need is a 10 mil and a 12 mil and you're good to go. The engineering on German cars, I haven't owned a Mercedes, but I can speak on behalf of BMW, is pretty incredible. The way everything's pieced together, but it's such a pain in the butt to work on. Some niche wheels. I mean, it's a pretty cool looking car, two-tone. I don't see what's wrong with it. I'm gonna go ahead and assume that it was an engine issue because I don't see any major damage. And why would a car like this end up in the junkyard? I don't know. Comment below, let me know what you think about this one. And then we got another B4 over here. I'm not gonna skip out on that. I have owned one of these in the past and they're actually pretty cool cars. Underneath, a little bit of surface rust. I don't have a ladder, so I can't really climb up there and see what the deal is.
Oh, that's a big spider web. No.
Yeah, there's spider webs all through here. I do it for you guys.
Oh, really cool thing about the B4s, they all came with factory Bilstein coilovers. You guys can see that yellow Bilstein. And if I remember
correctly, Subaru got with, I want to say it was Porsche to design this car, so it was a joint effort. A lot of people out here knock on the B4 and they're like, oh, it's just a B4 because they're everywhere, dime a dozen. Yes, they're dime a dozen, but they do have a 5-speed edition, twin turbo, 2-liter, top mount intercooler, 280 horsepower, all-wheel drive, Bilstein factory coilovers. When I had one, I mean, they handled awesome.
So the B on the 4 stands for Bilstein, 4 for 4-wheel drive,
and RSK is one of the trims. Was Rally Sport Compressor, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's what the B4 RSK stood for. Cool cars. Over here we got a Honda Accord. Where my Honda boys at? Try to see what kind of trim this is. Yep, a Honda Accord SIR. You know, there's a lot of love for these cars out there. And this thing is beat. See, cracked windshield. A lot of spider webs over here. Rest in peace. Check this out. Toyota Mark II JZX 110. Now, I know that this car, the 110, came with a 1JZ, and I think that was the last of the 1JZ for the Mark II.
I do it for you guys.
Nope.
Bummer.
Not gonna lie, I was actually getting a little hyped on that one. I was like, oh man, if it has a 1JZ, that'd be crazy. No, it's got a 1G FE, so it does not have a 1JZ, unfortunately. But it's still a Mark II. We never got these in America, so cool to see. Oh, look, another Mark II. Same thing, Mark II Grand in white. I think the IRV was the one with the 2JZ, so I'm pretty sure this one is exactly like the other one. The two of them right here. Here's that other Altezza. Can't tell what kind of engine it has, but some stuff has been taken off of it. That'd be kind of cool right there. OEM projector fog lights.
Hey, this one is manual. You guys can see the airbag went off.
There's another SLK 230.
Two of them here.
It's crazy. The white one over there, and then here's the silver one. Same thing. It's got that 2.3 liter with the supercharger. And then finally the Skylines. I know you guys have been waiting to see the Skylines. Obviously, this is the fan favorite.
And I might have to climb up and see what we're working with. This is a 4-door sedan.
Short people problems.
The
shocks or the coils, whatever it had on it, are gone.
tail lights are gone.
Look at the inside of the exhaust. RIP. So it's got the RB25 Neo. We know that much. But I'm trying to see any indication if it's turbocharged or not. It's actually missing a lot of components. So this one, obviously it's the Skyline, so the guys that have Skylines want to keep them running out here. But we got a 2-door coupe over here.
And this one has coilovers, but check it out.
This car is pretty much toast. Somebody got a hold of the calipers, front bumper, headlights, everything in between. I can't even open the hood. Like, the hood has been like fused together. What in the world? This is Japan for you.
Still got the key in the trunk. Hey, and it has one taillight. I wonder how much they'd want for one taillight.
I feel like I really want a souvenir. R34 taillight would be kind of cool. Something to always remember these junkyard vids from. What do you guys think? Should I come back and grab it? Bummer. Bummer, bummer.
Sorry guys, I can't get to the Altezza here or the Honda Accord over here.
But I'm pretty sure that's everything. And there's actually one more stop, so don't leave just yet. There's one more stop I want to make, and I think you guys are going to be pretty mind blown, so you definitely don't want to miss it. We'll pick back up once we get to the new location. All right, guys, so right here is an AE86 that is completely junk. Oh my goodness. Can you guys believe that? Hachiroku AE86. There's not only one, but there's another one over there and another one over there. Now, I did film these like a year ago, year and a half ago, but they've gotten way worse. And now there's so much more growing around, and that video didn't get a lot of exposure. And I wanted to come and show you guys this car in case those who haven't seen it can see it again. Can't make this stuff up. This thing is sitting over here off the side of the road. I spotted it a long time ago, but look at this. And then there's another one here. You can't even see it anymore. It is so far gone. Look at that. That is a Hachiroko through and through. You can see the roof, what you can make out of it. And there's one more over here. 3 of them. I talked to the gentleman over here, and he was like, oh, you looking for parts? I was like, maybe. But I mean, look at this thing. I don't think there's any parts to be had off of this car. You can see the flip-up headlight right here. Absolutely insane. I mean, look at the freaking tree growing through the window right there. It is like a freaking greenhouse. Wait, I think there's one more back there. I see another car. I can't make out what it is. I'm not gonna go through the jungle, but there's another car right there. Insane, people. And then here's something else. I have no idea what this is. Maybe another one? I think so. Freaking nuts. Can you guys tell? Look at the dash. That's pretty cool. That is definitely 80s retro tech right there. And there is an engine still in the car. You guys are the pros, let me know. Just let me know what you think about this in general. Literally 1, 2, 3, and then 4 over there. Alright guys, that's gonna do it for today's video. As always, thanks for watching. Comment below, let me know what the craziest car of this video was. I wanna know. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on all the JDM car content. And the 25,000 subscriber giveaway is still going on. I'll put that link down below if you wanna get in on that. You gotta be quick though, because I'm about to hit 25K. And with that being said, I'll catch y'all in the next video. Later.